Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United career on FIFA 20. In today's episode we're playing both legs of the round of 16 here in the Europa League against FC Nantes. We begin with the first leg away from home. We're just going to get this pre-match press conference out of the way and done with. Our current league form at the moment finds us in 5th. Not the best of positions because obviously a team like Manchester United need to be in the Champions League every season, and we're falling under that expectation at the moment. It's not looking good. So the Europa League at the moment, last-ditched effort really of making the Champions League for next season. We need to be going all out. We need to be making sure that we win this competition, and well, things are just looking pretty bleak at the moment. So I think we're going to have to plough everything into the Europa League, make sure that we're getting those results, getting us to the final, and seeing where it takes us. Fingers crossed. Here we go then, we start away against FC Nantes in the first leg of the round of 16 here in the Europa League. And you look at the rest of the teams that are in this competition still: Leverkusen, Sporting Lisbon, PSV, Sevilla, one of the most successful teams in the competition. You got Ajax, Inter Milan, still quite a lot of teams in this competition at the moment that could cause a few problems for us down the road if we are to advance through into the quarterfinals. So we'll have a look at the Manchester United lineup then. So Sergio Romero, our Europa League goalkeeper, gets a start. It's Tuanzebe and Wan-Bissaka and Maguire and Williams that make up our back four. Pogba and Fred in midfield, Maddison, James, Rashford and Martial make up our attack. Probably going to find Fred here on his favourite left foot. Going to give Lafont something to think about. It's through for Maddison. It's a tight angle. Yeah, he was never going to get anything from that. Fred needs to get rid of this danger. Oh, he's done really bad there. And Maguire. Skills from Maguire. Slowly, we've got out of the danger. Nantes looking for that first goal, and they might very well get it with this attack. But Romero says no. It's still 0-0, 26 minutes gone. What a save from the world's best backup goalkeeper in Sergio Romero. Fred, we need to start doing something here because Nantes have been threatening that first goal. Don't want to fall behind, and Paul Pogba hits it first time. That would have been some finish. Pogba to Rashford. God, this is looking good. Rashford in. Rashford is in. He certainly is. He's got the first goal of the game. He's got that crucial away goal for Manchester United right before the break here. Marcus Rashford. He's banging in the goals now. And he is bang in form. Just when we need him the most as well at this crucial stage of the season. Just hammers that past Lafont. Got on his left foot as well. Not his strongest side. Fred threads it through for James. It's in for James Maddison, looking for that top left-hand corner. Lafont concedes the corner. It's going to be United looking to double their leads. James Maddison, so unfortunate there. Here is Mason Greenwood. He's been lacking goals lately. Start the season so strongly. Gets an assist though as he finds Marcus Rashford, who's doubled United's lead. 2 away goals now. It's looking like we're going to walk away with a clean sheet from this first leg as well. It's another deadly finish from Rashford. Lingard is opening up at the back. The floodgates are open as well. And it's Rashford that's in, looking for that hat-trick. Can he get it? No, he can't. Not at the moment anyway. Simon here to Vera. And it's Traore. Simon to Vera. Romero does really well to come off his line quickly. Well, there we go. The first leg done. It's only half time now in this tie of the round of 16 in the Europa League against Nantes. But it's finished 2-0 to Manchester United, 2 away goals. And the way things stand, we are heading into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. That man, the key player for Manchester United today, getting those 2 goals. So next we've got the round 6 of the FA Cup. But first, Brandon Williams is delighted with the amount of opportunities he's been given at Manchester United so far this season. And so he should be. He's a brilliant talent, brilliant young talent prospect. He's amazed at how much we're playing him. For someone that has an overall of 65 in career mode, he plays like someone that's got an overall of 85. We are up for the cup then here at Old Trafford as Manchester United set to take on Bournemouth in the 6th round. Win this game and we're off to Wembley for the semi-finals. Man City, Everton, Chelsea have already advanced through. Some tricky ties ahead of us, I'm sure, but here is the lineup. Sergio Romero starts once again for United. Eric Bailly back in the starting lineup, and so is James Garner, who plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. Put Fernandes a bit deeper in this game. See what we can get from him as James Maddison is in that number 10 role. Here's Bruno Fernandes now. It's James Garner. Bruno Fernandes, first time. Oh! That is a worldie and a half from Bruno Fernandes, and it hasn't taken long for him to have an impact from that central midfield position. What a finish on the finesse. Hit first time. Those are my type of goals. Totally unmarked as well. It's poor defended from Bournemouth, considering they've got the majority of their team back behind the ball. Look at the swerve. Maddison ducks. Brilliant. United 1-0 up then. Here is James Maddison back to Bruno Fernandes on the finesse again. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. He's in the mood today, isn't he, Fernandes? And again. Rashford goes unchallenged. Scored 2 goals in his last game against Nantes. Looking for more here today, but Martial looking for one of his own as well. And the keeper down to it quickly. Ramsdale there. It's cleared. Hoofed away. It's fallen for Maguire. Good control of the ball as well. Here is James Maddison. That's what you've got to do sometimes on FIFA. And we found a way through. And Maddison makes it 2. And now we're gone. It's all about that celebration, isn't it? Not sure how to get rid of it. Or how to stop doing it. Not sure what it's all about, to be honest. But that is some finish. Maddison strikes it up into the roof of the net. And he may have just put us through to the next round. Well, finally, Bournemouth are attacking. And Bournemouth almost went all the way. Chalov with the that effort there. And this is the most Bournemouth have attacked. It's took to concede 2 goals to wake them up. And it's Brooks through for Chalov. Or Chavlov. However you want to pronounce it. He's made it 2-1. They are right back in this game now. I think they've just realised that a place at Wembley is up for grabs if they win this game. Well, it wasn't enough. Bournemouth are out of the FA Cup. Manchester United are going to Wembley yet again for the FA Cup semi-final. But who will we be against? Will it be City? Will it be Everton? Or will it be Chelsea? Well, we're going to go ahead and find out. But it's a decent performance overall. 2-1, it's finished. We're looking good at the moment. So, it's Everton in the FA Cup semi-final. Beat them, and we're in our first final of FIFA 20. Competing for our first piece of silverware. In the other semi-final, it's Chelsea and Man City. So, a potential final of United against City. A Manchester derby there, or United and Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Plenty of history between them two teams at Wembley, fighting it out for the FA Cup, no doubt. Should prove to be an interesting couple of games ahead of us in the FA Cup. I'm surprised with how well we've done. Normally, I've been knocked out by now. So up next, we've got the second leg, the decider against Nantes at Old Trafford. Then we finish up the month against Sheffield United. April is looking stacked. We've got Brighton, Bournemouth again, Spurs and Everton to finish up the month of April. Then the final month, we've got a total of 4 games there as well. Palace, West Ham, Southampton. And we finish things up against Leicester City. Here we go then. we come into this second leg against Nantes with a 2-0 lead on aggregate. All we have to do is park the bus, sit back, chill out, and we're through to the Europa League quarterfinals. Obviously, being at Old Trafford, we're not going to do that though. I know a certain manager that would. But anyway, here is the full team lineup. Ramiro back in goal, our Europa League goalkeeper. Twanzebe and Fosu Mensah reunited in the back four. Fernandez moves back into that advanced role, the number 10. And it's Pogba and Fred that sit in central midfield. So we did all the hard work in the first leg. Let's see if we can put a couple more past Lafont, who's in goal for Nantes. Once again, James, it's in for Rashford. It's an absolute city. Should be putting that past Lafont. Lafont didn't even react. Should be 1-0 there. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Finds James. Bruno Fernandes. Slips it through for Martial. Keep it down to it quickly. Martial forced to play out wide here. Has the support of Rashford. But he's going to go all the way. And I think that took a deflection, you know. Or did the defender get a vital touch to it? He did. He sticks his foot out. Look at that. Bruno Fernandes. Nice bit of skill there. Creates a bit of space for himself to work in. Fernandes over the top for Rashford, who brings it down. Rashford one-on-one with Lafont. And this time, Rashford puts it past the keeper. He had a very similar opportunity like that in the Manchester derby in the last episode. And he put it well wide. This time, he puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. And I think that's pretty much us confirmed in the Europa League quarter-final. Nice play from Nantes there. Again, nice little 1-2s. Nice bit of passage of play. And he's picked him out perfectly. Fabio, former United player. And it's 1-1. Where did that come from, seriously? 1-1, 3-1 on aggregate. And now he just thinks about celebrating. Fabio there, former United player, with the assist. It's an absolute rocket pass, Ramiro, whose positioning is all wrong. Look at that. Lingard. Getting his first start in a long time now. Here is Greenwood. Oh, he needs a goal, Greenwood. Desperately needs one. We're through. We're through into the Europa League quarterfinals. Things are getting tense now. Things are going to get harder as we go along, I'm sure. Slow day at the office for Martial. He's been lacking goals lately, but Rashford started to pick things up. We need them both singing from the same hymn sheet, really. Martial and Rashford, not on and off like this, but that will do. 1-1, 3-1 on aggregate. We're through. And we've been drawn against Saint Etienne in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Very winnable game. If we look at the remaining teams in this competition now, Ajax, Lazio, they've been drawn against one another. Inter Milan and Getafe, Sevilla and Leverkusen. Looking at those teams, I think the only team that really poses us any threat is probably Inter Milan or Ajax. I think this could very well be a winnable competition now. Sevilla, I don't think they're so threatening as they used to be. Who knows? Obviously anything can happen. Maybe Getafe can make the final of the Europa League. This is FIFA 20 after all. But so far so good. Well, I'm feeling confident. It's the last game of the month and it's at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United against Sheffield United in the Premier League. McTominay looking to finish the month on a high is Manchester United. We've done really well this month. And here is Maddison. Through for Martial. There we go. We're up and running. Martial scoring his first goal in what feels like forever. It's 1-0. With 7 minutes gone, it's a good finish on his left side as well. McTominay to Maddison. Who's been wanting more first team football and he's got it here today. Here is Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Martial is in. Oh, keeper Dean Henderson saves. Fernandes, McTominay. Martial, this is brilliant from United. It's through for McTominay. Referee allows play to go on, and McTominay hammers it past Loney Dean Henderson. He really shouldn't be playing against us. Well, he wouldn't in real life as he's playing against his parent club. But there we go, it's 2-0 United. Maddison will spread that out to Rashford, who's got the overlap of Williams, who finds it. Williams still has the ball. He's done really well there. Still has it. It's on for Maddison now. Nice flick over the top to find Martial. And he's on for a hat-trick now. Anthony Martial making it 3-0 to Manchester United. Just before half-time, we've run rampant here. Absolutely dominant. Sheffield United. Don't think there's any coming back for them today. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Quick passing is the game. Is the key. And it's in for Martial. Volleyed it up onto the ground. Henderson saves, but he doesn't save that from James Maddison. It's 4. And he'll go and celebrate in front of the Stretford end. It's a great ball over the top from Fernandes to get the attack going. Martial fails with the initial shot. Was probably hoping he would get his hat-trick there, but Maddison does well to finish things up. There we go. It's finished 4-0 to United. Manchester United, that is, against Sheffield United. We walk away with another vital 3 points to add to the league table. Dominant performance all around, and a nice clean sheet for David De Gea, who was back in goal for this game today. And what a way to end the month on such a high. There is the league table then. 8 games to go now, and we're still 10 points behind Chelsea. As I say, I don't see them slipping up anytime soon and dropping points, especially at this late stage in the Premier League season. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.